Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory to the Heavenly Father Yahweh and the Son Yahweh Shai. All praises and glory is due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I salute the elect brothers on the four corners of the earth, pushing the word of the Heavenly Father Yahweh and the Son Yahweh Shai, and double honors to the apostles of GMS that have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I just wanted to bring up this article here. This article was uploaded today, actually, as you see the date right there. The title of this article is called UFO Spotted in Skies Over Mexican Volcano Seconds After Eruption. So, this, goes to show you that the Lord's angels, they control certain events that goes on here on the planet Earth, such as tornadoes, hurricanes, typhoons, volcanoes erupting, earthquakes. Everything is orchestrated by Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And nothing happens without their permission or say so. So it could very well be possible that this angel, which, as you see circled right here, it could be very possible that this angel caused this volcano to erupt. So I'm just going to read it. It says, Mexico is highly active. Popocatépetl volcano began its latest eruption on Monday evening. But mysterious fast-moving lights in the vicinity immediately after the explosion prompted major concerns online. Government-run Rafcons monitor Popocatépetl, and eagle-eyed netizens spotted what appeared to be a so-called UFO. And I say so-called because the UFOs are actually identified. They're identified flying objects. They're not unidentified. The Holy Scriptures identify these so-called UFOs as the Chariots of Israel. And then it goes on to say, in the skies above, shortly after it began spewing out ashes following a massive explosion late Monday evening. Okay, so the Lord angels, which they are dark-skinned men with woolly hair, they're the ones that are piloting these so-called UFOs and causing certain events or natural disasters to take place on the planet Earth. And here's another article right here, or another picture. Naturally online speculation about so-called alien visitors was rife, with some making light of such an unlikely scenario and others simply wanting to believe that the truth is out there. Well, it's true, the angels are real and they're not aliens. Okay? They've been on this earth for thousands of years, controlling certain events and causing certain events to happen on the earth as you see before you. Visiting our planet. Now, if you notice, this article shifted and started mainly focusing on the angels. Why is that? Because the so-called white man, he knows, and I'm talking about the ones that work for the U.S. government, because the average peon that live out here, they don't really know what's going on. Okay, but the so-called elites and the other insiders of the U.S. government, they know about the Lord's angels. Okay, and the Holy Scriptures tell you that the angels have been They've been traveling amongst this earth for thousands of years, man. The angels have always dealt with the Israelites. Okay, just read the book of Lot. Those men that was in Lot's house, those two men that was in Lot's house with Lot, those men and those men, Lot didn't know it, but those were angels. Those men that smoked those civilians of Sodom and Gomorrah with blindness, those were angels who did that. So if you notice, the article went from talking about volcanoes to talking about the angels. You know why? Because in these last days, the angels are going to show themselves more and more. You're going to start seeing more so called UFO sightings. You're going to start seeing the angels become more and more active in the earth because we're living in the last days. We're living in some beautiful times. When the Most High Yahweh and the Son Yahweh, they're going to start showing miracles here on the earth. And a lot of you people, you're going to tremble before the power of Yahweh. Hell, the elect is going to tremble before the power of Yahweh. It says visiting our planet and you don't even look up. A caption read above cartoon on one Twitter user shared of an alien being ignored by people on their smartphones. But you know what? Esau's responsible for that. And yet again, got a bunch of simpletons out there, as well as the U.S. government, trying to cover up what's really happening, man. It don't matter what you say, Esau. In your mainstream media, you can tell the general public, oh, nah, that's just floating debris from outer space. Oh, no, that's just a drone. Oh, no, that's just a U.S. airliner. Oh, no, that's just an airplane from another country. Oh, no, that's just a jet. But no matter how hard you try to hide the angels from the general public, you're only telling on yourself more and more, and you're only exposing yourself. But many were quick to burst the UFO bubble. It's just a plane, it's a satellite, were the most common response by the realists among the commenters. Regardless of potential extraterrestrial activity or not, authorities have warned the public to avoid the area while the level 2 alert is in place. Yeah, you know why? Because Esau don't want you to know the truth. Okay? The so-called elites and everybody else who work for the U.S. government, they know that big, and I mean really big and tall and muscular, dark-skinned men with woolly hair are piloting those UFOs. And they don't want you people to know that. They want you people to think that skinny, little, scrawny, skin and bone, buggy eye, bald headed ass aliens are driving the UFOs. So keep believing it. Keep on. But the elect knows the truth. You're not going to deceive the elect. The elect is not going to fall for this. Oh, it's green buggy eyed guys driving UFOs. The elect knows who's piloting those UFOs. I'm just telling you, as the Holy Scriptures have described, big, tall, muscular, dark skinned men with woolly hair and woolly beards are piloting those UFOs. The initial eruption began at approximately 23:18 local time on Monday night, with the volcano launching cinders high into the sky before belching out a vast comet of ash some 600 meters into the sky. A second eruption took place just 40 minutes later, launching volcanic debris into the surrounding area. Horswell, your brothers were informed through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, is on to the next one. Shalom.